So, I don't know why my YouTube always opens to a playing video. But here. Okay. So, these people are out for beer at this point.
All of this
I don't know
stuff
why.
here.
I'm going to let the voiceover play mostly, and then when I need to show you other stuff, I'll show you other stuff.
They want to imply that I'm in some kind of tenuous situation. See, it's weird. That was never happening before. They want to show that, look, see? What is that? Okay. Yeah, I probably did that, though. Let's see.
I didn't, though. When they superimposed me saying I probably did that, though, over something I didn't do. So, just so you know, this Google One chat thing, I didn't do. And this pop-up thing, I don't even know why that's there. I've never seen that before. Usually it has a little thing that pops up that's black and yellow and says deleting now, deleting now, deleting now, deleting now. And I don't want to, I have to go back and fix that because I want it to show me that it's deleting. I didn't click on the don't show it for 30 days part. It's just so crazy. So I think I just X out of it without clicking on whatever verbiage they use. Does yours say got it all the time?
I don't know what that means.
It sounds so bizarre to me.
They're being an ass, really. So they want to show all of this stuff here.
Okay, so basically the backstory that y'all need to know is that I was doing a PowerPoint here, and it's for my documentation, which is a fair thing for an individual to do. And I was documenting all of these things because the stalker, I think the stalker thought that I changed my email and I didn't have this information anymore, but I still do have the information. And I think, anyway, so if you look here, down here, you'll see that the video, you have to kind of look, make it full screen on your device and zoom in down here at the bottom. But it shows that I'm going through and showing how the stalker is like morphing his face to mine in the videos. And I even show, let's see if I turn it this way, you can see, the stalker really doesn't want me to do that. But, and see the stalker also has this on all the time, which is the scanning camera, which I hope everybody has on theirs, because if you don't, I'm going to be really scared, y'all. So please tell me, because part of this is dragging people into the light and showing the amount of intrusion that they're doing into my life and my devices just because I live here. I don't mind if the camera can use the camera. Okay, good. Just checking. Because I don't know unless I ask you if it's the same for you as it is for me. Remember, I'm not transgender. I am an older woman. And my whole family, just to go out the Amazon app, I just want to say real quick, my whole family didn't go into natural menopause. And so I take like a bunch of holistic supplements. Like I said before, I don't have medical insurance. And I don't have any troubles. But, and I just in case when it happens, I want to be ready to kind of handle it well. And so that's why some of my Amazon app things have those supplements. And if you're in that position, then I just want to say those are great. They're all great. Everything you see on there, it works really well. And I don't have a problem with any of it. But I'm not transgender. I'm not against transgender people. I just seem to be being attacked by a whole phalanx of them right now. Or people that are like pre-operative, I guess. Or closet transvestites or some kind of weird special population. Not weird, unusual, but I'm from Austin, so the weird doesn't mean anything bad. But something, normal, I suppose, for them, but they keep bringing it into my apartment, and I don't want it in my apartment. So, let's see.
Imply that I'm in some kind of tenuous situation.
I'm in a dangerous situation, but I'm not dangerous myself.
Happening before. They want to show that it looks, see?
Okay, so then remember I have ADHD, so I get a little distracted. But what I'm trying to show you here is this. Sorry about that. I'll go back to that in a second. So here, if you look here, you go over here. That's the stalker making noises.
I probably did that, though. Let's see.
Okay. So you go back here. Hello. Okay. And you click on this. Oops. I hope those are what your dialog boxes say, because it always sounds a little creepy to me. Okay, and you go here, File. Okay. File. Presentation 2. See, somehow I was showing you the thing it says where it says properties and stuff. Okay, so up here, interesting, now it's not showing it. Well, I can show you on the video, because there's all everything. But you see what I mean? They're trying to cover up anything that they're doing wrong. And we don't know why they're trying to cover up what they're doing wrong when it's illegal to do that. They've committed a crime. The crime has started and finished. And now it belongs to both the victim and the perpetrator. And the victim has their evidence, and the perpetrator has their stuff that they are supposed to discard and throw away. They're not the same things, y'all. The victim's evidence belongs to the victim, and to do anything to that is illegal. Okay? If they wanted for me not to have evidence, then they shouldn't have been also trying to have me pay for their phone while and I didn't even know they were doing that, but they were trying to have me pay for their phone while they were committing crimes against me and sending me videos of abortion, of medical procedures against women, and all kinds of other things. And then when I was getting my rent check, they came in and they performed a medical procedure on a woman in my apartment, a baby actually. They brought in a fetus into my apartment. And it's very upsetting. And I don't even know. And then they stole the clothes that had the DNA evidence, I guess, of their work on there. And it's totally unfair to me. And I'm not lying, though. It's a nightmare. Okay? So I should be able to see all this stuff. Now we just have to see where it's saving. This is my OneDrive address. Okay? Is this what yours looks like? Because I need to be able to find out where it's saving to. And in the thing, I'll show you that it says, see how it has 2 emails up here? Is that what yours does? Because to me that looks a little crazy. I've deleted and reinstalled it 6 times, y'all. But this is what the partner complex gives me, because they don't want me to have a free and easy access to saving information that they can't access themselves. And I don't even know them, except for the guy. I vaguely know the guy that's the father-in-law, the guy that used to live kitty-corner to me, but I don't know why he would even care about anything I do at this point. Okay? We can't even see who the OneDrive user is. And, let's see. Wait. Maybe I can print it to a PDF. Let's see. This one I can handle because it's fine, but this is the one that I need to get access to. And for some reason, like I said, they took the victim's information and tried to steal it, which is illegal. And they shouldn't even have access to my information, because the second I said I was attacked, They should have gotten that guy a temporary living situation. They have 2 apartment complexes here that they manage. They could have moved him to a different location immediately. But they didn't, and that's sad. They don't really care about women sometimes, people. I don't know him. I don't have a sexual relationship with him. I know who he is. I recognize him from going back and forth from my driveway in my house. But I have no idea why he's here, or why he's up in his elbows in my stuff, or why he attacked me, or anything to do with any of those things. I don't care about whether he has alibis, or whether there's some crooked security guy that wants to vouch for him, or God knows what's going on with him, because he attacked me, and I don't want to have anything to do with him. But he came and he stood at my window today for 3 minutes because I told Cricket to turn off my phone for 24 hours so that I wouldn't have to worry about him, because yesterday he was logging onto my phone, which I'll show you. So I'm just going to show you the PowerPoint presentation kind of in whole and let you see about what it looks like. Now that doesn't mean that this is the whole PowerPoint presentation, because I wasn't really going to put this for public view, okay? So you don't have to see all of it, but look at this and see what you think. Is that what yours looks like? Remember, I don't have a network administrator. This is a tablet. I buy my own Wi-Fi. I have my own modem, my own router. There's no network administrator, y'all. Okay, nobody really understands what the heck they're doing.
But I'm not crazy.
But we know that they're trying to limit me in some fashion. And all of this just started today because I turned off the phone, y'all.
Stupid little YouTube, y'all.
And I don't know what that means for them. But, see.
Like, what is wrong with them? So now I could charge them with this, or press charges against them for this.
I just get really upset about it because it's like, it's so silly considering all of the things that go on in their apartment complex that they don't want to pay attention to. That they're, you know, it's like Al Capone or something. It's always something stupid that stupid people do. Okay, so here. This is where the hacker saved my information. It's supposed to be on my live drive. That's where it was. This morning, I edited it at like 3 o'clock and saved it without realizing that he had changed the save location. Because how many of you would check that if you live by yourself and have your own modem and router? So I don't even know where this is or what this means. But if someone out there can access it, please look at it. It probably has a bunch of hate about me on it. Please, please look at it. You'll see how long these people have been stalking me for and how vicious they've been about it, all while being nice to my face, which I don't even understand. And look at the size and see how wacky the size is. So to me, this might be malware, and maybe if I reset my device, it'll go away like it never happened, but it shouldn't, and I don't know what to think about it. And I'm not the kind of person that has trouble with computers, okay? But you see how this doesn't even show up now? The screen doesn't even show up. So let's see if we can get to this screen now. That's my angry voice. My kids are always so funny because they don't understand, and Norbert understands too, but they don't understand that they don't understand. That's how I explain this. Other people don't always realize when I'm upset because I don't sound like a normal person when they get upset. And then my kids are like, all of a sudden they'd be in trouble. And I'd be saying the words like, you know, you have 5 minutes before it's time to go. Okay, you have 2 minutes before it's time to go. Okay, then now we have to go. If we don't go now, then we're not going to get to go to the mall. And then all of a sudden they wouldn't be going to the mall, right? And then they would be like, well, you didn't even get mad. I'm like, well, I don't have to get mad with you. You know, if I have a point, I don't have to get angry. So I'm sorry if I sound like a little, I mean, to me, I sound angry. If I don't sound angry to you, then just understand that that's kind of my more upset voice, I guess you would say. Okay, so see, isn't that the right address? Do you see that I don't have a networks domain? So the stalker on his little workstation and the big stalker in his big workstation are trying to control my life. We don't want to use this. We want to use this one, just like I always change it every time. And they change it back for some reason. Isn't that funny? Like, I love people, but I don't understand why I pay my rent and I get treated this way. They put a fake thing on my door saying your lease is canceled with someone else's name on it from a long time ago. And now they tell people verbally that these stalkers, not the people that I just signed a lease with, but the stalkers tell people that my lease is canceled and all these things, and they think that about me. But I have paid my rent just when I said I would, all the time. It's tough. And so they act like they have a squatter, but I don't think it's me. It might be my squatter. It might be the stalker. Vice versa. It might be the stalker, but it's not me, I don't think. Isn't that weird? No, like I said, I've been sober a long time, and I've been in the program on a long time, and I don't have the same reactions to things that most people have. Like, I don't get all angry about things. I trust the police to handle stuff for me. I don't believe that I'm out there fighting things by myself. No. But if I ask for help, the program would be there. But y'all, they might be out there watching on YouTube too, and maybe they could help, because this is really weird. There's no reason to deny me access to Microsoft.com, which is crazy. And now I can't get to the files that I showed you that I could get to an hour ago. This is me on Microsoft.com, y'all. It's so funny. And now it's not letting me. And it's not a virus. I've reset my modem. I've reset my router. I've done all the things I needed to do. They're angry because the stalker's also angry because Google One is disabled right now. Because if I log on to it and back things up, then they also have access to it. Since if you look here, okay, so if you look here, I don't know why it just went to that screen, but my photos. Alright, so if you go here, and you scroll down, then, and this guy might have dementia, you know, the transgender guy. There is nothing saying that these people, and also no offense to any person that legitimately is transgender, but one feature of schizophrenia is that people wake up one day convinced that they're supposed to be something or someone else, okay? So it's possible that he has that, and he's woken up and he's decided that he's supposed to be me. I don't know. I've been me for a long time. Then this guy has been bugging me ever since I met these families. And ever since I got here, this father-in-law guy was following me around and looking through my feet and stuff. And I don't even know him, but I remember him vaguely from the house. But I don't really remember, like, I don't really know why he would be full of antipathy towards me. But I did go ahead and not have a relationship with him or talk to him in any way, except for cordiality when I worked there, because I wanted to maintain distance since I didn't trust his relations when they lived near me because they were acting so strangely. And he does come to my window almost every night and videotape me in my apartment, and I have footage of that. And I don't know why. I can't like attest that it's him every single night, but someone is doing it every single night and often in this week. Okay? So this is what my phone says, y'all. When I log on to my email, my phone says, to protect your account, Google wants to make sure that you're you. That you're really the person that wants to access the account. Okay, that should be accessing it or is trying to access it. It has my phone number, so now you know my phone number, but whatever, I trust y'all. For right now, because I need to get this done. So it says show that you're not the robot. And then it says try another method, and then click on follow. Okay? So this guy has taken my phone number as his, but it's mine. And he has put videos on my device from his phone. He actually, we're in this together. And he's like sending me messages, right? And he takes videos from that I put on YouTube and he morphs my face. He face swaps him into my videos, and he morphs himself into me when I'm recording. Okay? I don't know why he does that. Meanwhile, the other guy is trying to get into my internet because he's like, everyone here seems paranoid about people having evidence of things, but they're not stopping the things. And I don't care what they do, but if they attack people, then like I said, the victim has the right to their own information, right? And the perpetrator has the right to clean up after themselves or not do it in the first place. But at the moment, not when they see that the victim has information. That's federally illegal. Does that make sense? So like you can't be stalking someone and see that they took a picture of you and be like, oh, I have to delete that picture. That would be a federal crime. Because they, especially if the police are in the middle of investigating it, because they know, or at least a state crime, because that's your responsibility as a criminal to do things properly. Okay, no one can help you with that. You're obviously flawed mentally, stalker, and you don't know how to commit crimes properly. And even though you had two people with you, y'all effed up. There was clearly a camera recording, and instead of, I don't even know what you criminal would do in that situation. Hope they're not killing me, because I know them, y'all. But still, it's just so crazy that they would try to delete me putting the video on YouTube of a crime committed against me, because that's crazy, you know? It's an alleged crime. Everybody knows that. They're not convicted of a crime at this point. It's alleged. And he covered his face with the cockfight in my makeup. And so it's just insane that they're even trying to do this at all. And I was unconscious. Okay. So, and there's a lot of crookedness here. It is possible that they have some guy posing as a security guard that's going to be like, I saw the whole thing, blah, 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 blah. But that doesn't make my evidence invalid. That doesn't mean that what I'm saying is crazy. Okay? It's insane. Okay, so but what I'm saying is I've never been certified insane. I've never been told I have a mental problem. There's no reason to doubt anything I say. I worked in the school system 5 years. I raised kids that are perfectly fine. There's no need to worry about it. The point is that this guy has serious issues. And he's almost, it's like he's almost causing me troubles. Today, coming to my window today, that's why I'm so upset today, is because it's like I was working. I decided to order a Subway, and I looked over at the window, and he's like knocking on my window, trying to get me to fix his phone for him. Which is crazy, y'all. Crazy. I thought that being stalked would feel different, but it doesn't. It feels really bad. It feels like It feels like someone literally wants to be your network domain person now. He has me under some kind of like network domain when I live here. I just live here. I just pulled up in my car and unpacked my stuff and brought it in and unpacked it and signed leases and paid checks and live here. I bought my own modem, my own router. I haven't ever had to have any trouble. It's just so funny. And I don't understand that all of this is not only a violation of my civil rights, but it's actually a crime. So, and I can't help it. You know, I was willing to coexist with him for years, but this is not coexistence. You know, he can't live in here with me. He can't electronically live in here with me. He can't stand outside the window all day and stare at me. It's crazy. And neither can this other guy or this woman or any of these other people. And if they did this to anyone else, they would probably be in jail by now, which is really sad. Because I'm not even a special population now. I'm 1/4 black. I'm a drunk. I live here. I'm a middle-aged woman. That's it. There's no special thing about it. And there he is, bringing home stuff to his family. Like, right? That it's my stuff. It's like crazy. He's bringing home McDonald's, but I just ordered DoorDash McDonald's at the same moment. It's so funny. And you can see here that there's a hand trying to put on the door lock that I put on to try to see if you could put it back on from the outside. Isn't that crazy? So he's got his hand, the guy standing outside, he's got my little silver door lock in his hand. Because I have a billion of them because they're only $10. And he's trying to put it on the door from the outside so he can see if he robs me and he leaves, can he reattach it? Which I'm not going to answer that question. But it's very interesting. Happy Scrappy friend back there. So, let's see. So he's morphing my face, y'all, to match his face. It's really upsetting. I don't even know. I don't even know what to tell you. And look, he sent me this picture, y'all, and I love my cat so much. This is not my cat. This is their cat. It's like my cat, but it looks like there's something wrong with him, y'all. And I just adore him so much. But they sent me that picture to imply that something happened to him, and then they bought 3 bags of cat food and put it in my fridge. And I don't even know what to think about that because my cat's fine, and he doesn't need any extra food from strangers. I don't let, especially with all this going on, I don't let him eat extra food from strangers. But that poor guy seems hurt. Nobody's really checking on him at all. Okay, so the stalker likes to mess with me. Here is a stalker. You can tell that our face is different, right? This is a man. And, well, actually, there's a woman and a guy, okay? He just self-tanned himself with my stuff while I was at the bank getting a rent check. Because I said that I had things in my fridge that were beauty products, and he didn't see those the first time and he attacked me, so he came back to see what those were. He only has extensions in the front of his face, and he came up here to imitate a video that I made of me using the restroom. And here, I made a video of my living room and front window while I was using the restroom so that I could see it, because there's usually someone trying to come in at that time. So here's me setting up my camera, right? I'm about ready to go to bed. I don't have any makeup on, and it's an okay picture, right? So then here is me face swapped on him. So you can see that my skin tone is totally different, right? Because he's self-tanned himself with my self-tanner, and that my face kind of stops here, and then his face starts, right? Totally different skin tone, totally different hair color. His hair is like a darker brown. It just makes me ill that while I was getting the rent, that guy let him in to do all these things. Here's my door open. There's light coming through the whole door this time. Okay, here is a guy. It's a woman. She's about 5'4". I've seen her before. She has blondish, brownish hair. She has blue eyes. She is kneeling down over a fetus that's in a bed. And here's this little black foot poking up. See? I don't know why this isn't zooming in right now, probably because some stalker doesn't want you to see anything that could get them in trouble. But let's see. Okay, here's a little black foot. And here's a little black hand. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the regular thing. And it's not a black baby. It's a couple. It's in my apartment, y'all. My dirty apartment with my dirty comforter. And the little hand, I don't know if you can see the little thumb right there. It's grabbing the arm of the person. And the little foot is being stuck up in the air. It's wrapped up in my comforter. And that person is not treating that baby nicely. Let's put it that way. And there is blood on the blanket. And it's very upsetting to me. Here's my cat. He's like, what the hell are you doing? Because he's such a good little guard cat. And he's standing next to what looks like the head. I don't even know. I don't even know what to tell you. And look, he sent me this picture, y'all, and I love my cat so much. This is not my cat. This is their cat. It's like my cat, but it looks like there's something wrong with him, y'all. And I just adore him so much. But they sent me that picture to imply that something happened to him, and then they brought 3 bags of cat food and put it in my fridge. And I don't even know what to think about that because my cat's fine, and he doesn't need any extra food from strangers. I don't let, especially with all this going on, I don't let him eat extra food from strangers. But that poor guy seems hurt. Nobody's really checking on him at all. Okay, so the stalker likes to mess with. Here is a stalker. You can tell that our face is different, right? This is a man. And, well, actually, there's a woman and a guy, okay? He just self-tanned himself with my stuff while I was at the bank getting a rent check. Because I said that I had things in my fridge that were beauty products, and he didn't see those the first time and he attacked me. So he came back to see what those were. He only has extensions in the front of his face. And he came up here to imitate a video that I made of me using the restroom. And here, I made a video of my living room and front window while I was using the restroom so that I could see, because there's usually someone trying to come in at that time. So here's me setting up my camera, right? I'm about ready to go to bed. I don't have any makeup on. And it's an okay picture, right? So then here is me face swapped on him. So you can see that my skin tone is totally different, right? Because he's self-tanned himself with my self-tanner. And that my face kind of stops here, and then his face starts, right? Totally different skin tone, totally different hair color. His hair is like a darker brown. It just makes me ill that while I was getting the rent, that guy let him in to do all these things. Here's my door open. There's light coming through the whole door this time. Okay, here is a guy. It's a woman. She's about 5'4". I've seen her before. She has blondish, brownish hair. She has blue eyes. She is kneeling down over a fetus that's in a bed. And here's this little black foot poking up. See? I don't know why this isn't zooming in right now, probably because some stalker doesn't want you to see anything that could get them in trouble. But let's see. Okay, here's a little black foot, and here's a little black hand. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the regular thing. And it's not a black baby. It's a couple. It's in my apartment, y'all. My dirty apartment with my dirty comforter. And the little hand, I don't know if you can see the little thumb right there. It's grabbing the arm of the person. And the little foot is being stuck up in the air. It's wrapped up in my comforter. And that person is not treating that baby nicely. Let's put it that way. And there is blood on the blanket. And it's very upsetting to me. Here's my cat. He's like, what the hell are you doing? Because he's such a good little guard cat. And he's standing next to what looks like the head of a dead cat. That's actually probably underwear. But what they did was, and I don't want to know why my underwear is by the fridge, y'all. It's so upsetting. But they made it look like there's blood on the floor, blood on the footstool, the stepstool, and blood coming out of this cat. And they left it here so that it would be a threat about murder. This is the actual video. This is a picture, a screenshot of actual video they sent. Okay? Now the hat has braids coming out of it. You can see a braid going this way and a braid going that way. It's very distinctive. I'm sure that they're around somewhere. And it's a tan hat. They did put some stuff on top of themselves, right? Because they're trying to pack up my stuff. So they have like a Sherpa hood to their jacket. They're wearing a black jacket, black pants. She has a silver device in her front pocket, her like cargo pocket on her pants. It's very upsetting to me. My cat doesn't pay attention to a lot of like the dead animal that they're trying to lie on the floor, which is just so nice of them and also makes his bones talking now. But he walks past, but he does notice them, so they are really there. But it could be superimposed too, right? I'm just saying this is upsetting to me to see on my phone because I didn't ask for it. So here's the video. There they are. See? Little black foot, little black hand. It could be oxygen deprivation, or it could be a different face. I'm not sure. There's reason to believe it could be either or both. Now, I am at the bank paying the rent. That's the only time this could have been filmed because this is actually my apartment. Now it's not the mock apartment. There's they hung their little diaper bag up here to lie to put stuff in. They have an orange suitcase spread out over here to put stuff in. And this is when the robbery actually happened. And it doesn't matter what that says because my device is all messed up for a while as far as, like, we know that there's malware on the device. So, here we go. And also, I saved this to my device from the folder where he put stuff on his phone in. I don't know if he thought that we were doing this together or what. It's very odd. So, I'll show you. It's very upsetting. I don't take any joy in all these things. I really don't like abortions that much. I think that's why they keep bringing me these things about abortions. I've never sought out videos of abortions. I've never wanted to see one. And now they've shown me 3 of them, these crazy people. And I really don't think that that's wise for them to do, to show them to people that don't want to see them. I don't think they should be trying to show people things that they don't want to see. It's very upsetting. That'll take me a second to find it. There should be like a sort thing on here, but there isn't. Oh. This might be me, this might be my video, my version of this video. So that's my version of the video. And I'm trying to set this up to use the restroom. Okay? And here is his version of the video. This is pretty creepy, y'all. And he's in my apartment, okay? This is not me. And he's in my apartment trying to use the thing. But I don't want him to have clicks, so I'm not uploading his video. But I betcha if you go to that live Microsoft Live address and you can get into it, you'll see that he's probably trying to get some attention himself. He's self-tanned with my self-tanner. Okay, he's got a huge, I'll show you in a second. This guy is kind of messed up, y'all. My door is open, which I locked it, y'all. The key guy let them in, or someone did, but I'm, not okay with that at all. Alright, here we go. You see that she has really bad scratches, that she are human scratches on her arm, right? They're not Norbert, so no one needs to report Norbert. If the stalker might report Norbert to animal control for scratching, just remember, beware that people do this kind of thing all the time.
People acting here.
But you can see clearly on the ones on her arm that it's human scratching. That's not me. She face swapped me, y'all. Funny. Okay, here we go. And here's the person leaning over the baby. You can see the little black foot, the little black hand. Okay, and blood on the blanket. And people right here in this area. And people, and it's a dirty blanket, y'all. It's called the big one from Kohl's. It was back when all those barefoot blankets were out. And it's a really great blanket from Kohl's, but it needs a good bath. This is her hat, like I just described her to you. Okay, 5'4" to 5'6". Blonde hair, like bluish eyes. Hazel eyes, maybe. She has a device in her cargo pocket. She's trying to hide her identity. Okay. She's playing a voiceover of me. Now my apartment has been completely trashed, and when you saw me do that video of me, that's actually after this, so it was completely trashed then too. It's a very big nightmare. Okay. See the baby moving? The guy like taking its pulse or something. They left all my stuff exactly on the exactly as you see it on the footstool. Sorry, I'm so sorry, it was off. Okay, I would never put a baby in my apartment after it was ransacked. Okay, I have an immune deficiency, and I always clean everything as much as possible, and I would just never do that. So I'm really, really upset. I have 2 grandbabies. One is almost 1. One is just turned 3. And I really, really would never, ever do that, y'all. That's what Denny's is for. I don't know, or the hospital, I don't know what they're doing. That's her going through my beauty products that are in my little fridge. I have self-tanning things and all kinds of stuff. She's probably trying to take some and put some back. You're gonna see sweet Norbert. When I came home, my toilet seat was completely off my toilet. Both the top part and the seat part was off the toilet completely. That's what he did when he attacked me, so that really upset me too. It's just, what is going on with people? She's just muttering, trying to sound like me. But I don't sound that crazy, y'all. It makes sense when I talk. I can, but I don't usually. Okay, I hate giving her this much. She could always cut this out, try to get to it for her financial benefit. Okay, so here at some point she walks out. They added in frames here. Let's see. My cat is very upset. He does not like new people in my house, okay? So he is looking at her like, what are you doing, lady? Okay, there's the trash can. I guess they're going to take that with them. There's this bag. Oh, I don't have anything orange like this. This is their suitcase. They're packing up all the stuff in. Okay, you can see that she is walking in front, right? And the cat is running back towards the back where he's safe. Because normally he would run out the door if it was me. But she's walking around the bed towards the front door. They've already ransacked it once, now they just ransacked it again, and they're leaving. And you'll hear the other person go over the bed instead of walking around. So they probably, you can tell from the cat moving to the door that I'm probably on my way back, because he can kind of sense me somehow. I don't know how they do that. But anyway, he's coming up. He's going towards the door. He's getting ready for me to come home, right? So he's getting agitated. So they move towards the door. She's going to walk around the front of the bed, and this person's going to go over the bed, and you're going to hear him or her. I don't know how they identify. I think it's a woman, but I'm not sure. And they have just completely trashed my house, which is so nice. Okay. So she has the same diaper bag as I do. Takes her little dinosaur bag off the cupboard. Then walks past that. He grabs his stuff. And you'll hear her, you can see her physically walking over the cat is already in the front of the room by the door. Or in the back of the room by the microwave, okay? You can see her walking around the bed. And you'll hear him going over the bed.
I don't.
They're playing a voiceover and so you can see that there's two people there, right? Because the person's going over the bed and she is going around the bed at the same time. You can't do both at the same time. So that it has to be two people, not me, y'all. And they face swap so much. It's so upsetting. Okay, so the other thing I had in the presentation, I don't want to show you everything I have, obviously, okay? So one of the things that they did that was really creepy was they face swapped their face to my face. Okay, like here, if you look in the mirror, she's simulating having sex with him and he is behind her, but it's a different guy, y'all. I think that might be why he's causing, this is a different call, I hope. It might be the same though. But she might be being caused emotional pain by somebody, this guy or woman person, and that may be why they're acting the way they're acting. So just be aware of that. Okay, so to find the face swapping, but there is some of it everywhere. Yeah, there's a lot of face swapping going on. I have multiple examples of it. There is not just one example of it. There's tons of it. Okay. So, and he puts, y'all, I'm sorry to show you this, but he puts his penis in the video, okay? They might have even had sex with me on the bed, I don't know. But during that video, while he was sitting there filming at the mirror, he shows his penis and stuff, which I'll try to flip through. Not my toes, okay? And that's his penis. So there's that. And so he's standing here, and here's his face. You can kind of see that he has a mustache and a big nose. Well, he actually has a fairly, I think he changed his nose a little bit with the face swap, but he has a normal nose and eyes. He's Latino, light skin Latino. He's self-tanned somehow with my stuff. It's very upsetting though. But that's not my face. He has a little goatee in this picture. And there's actually a guy that was similar to him. Well, it's a long story. But I'm in reporting. I'm not investigating, okay? I know what my role is in the thing. I'm the victim here, and I'm trying really hard not to be another victim here to people. I might even lose my new phone number over all this. No. It's a flippin' motion. Okay, this is them trashing my house, trying to walk around and stuff. Okay. The one thing I wanted to show you on the video, if I didn't show you, was that she is, that was so upsetting. So, see, I don't even have, like, I wasn't even wearing this shirt that day. That's her body. And see how the arm is, like, totally different than the breast? So, this is not my arm. And it's just so upsetting. And I was afraid I was going to wake up because she has serious scratches. She put her hand on her shoulder and she drew blood all the way down her arm to her elbow. And then she scratched her elbow horizontally and drew blood. So, crazy behavior. And I don't even know. I mean, blood on every finger, all blood down her arm. And I don't even know why whoever was in the room with her wasn't getting her help. Or who let her in that thought that she was the same person. It was just terrifying. Can't really see the scratches there. I can't really tell. Oh God, look, see, she's scratching herself right there. Y'all see? I'm not making this up. And her extensions are insane. And it's not in sex. Like, she's not having sex. It's not in like the, you know how sometimes the people will excuse things and they're like, oh, it's okay, it's sex. It's not sex. She's literally crazy. And I was afraid I would wake up with her scratching me or something to prove, because she tries to make everything match. I was also afraid that she hurt her cat, and that's why she came in, was to bring me all that cat food and to, hurt my cat. But evidently the mock apartment thing is ending, and I hope I see my comforter again, and my clothes again, and all that stuff. But, I mean, more than anything, I just want physical safety for myself and my loved ones. So, and she really did a good job of trying to make it seem like it was me, If there hadn't just been that one face frame of her changing her face so much that it didn't even look like a person anymore. And it took me a while to get that screenshot because it's like exactly at a certain moment in the film and it goes really fast. And I'm sorry about all of the other things, like I don't even know what that is. I'm sorry about all the other things with the abortion and everything, but she sent me 2 abortions already, so we can assume that this is a 3rd. But we don't know for sure. Anyway, I itemize the differences in the video. they try to arrange some laundry to look like a cat head. They have a person and a baby and some kind of a diaper bag thing that I've never seen before in my entire life. And it's just so strange. Or maybe no, that's a diaper bag thing. Even though she has a black bag that's exactly identical to mine, and you see her pick it up in there, and it kind of morphs with my picking up the diaper bag. Like she includes footage of my diaper bag too. And then over here you see that she has the open door and which doesn't look open up here, but it is open enough for a person to go through if it's open this much. I can promise you that. Because once you can open from the inside, I don't want to go into it, but let's just say that you can break out of my apartment, but it's difficult to break into my apartment. Okay, so they can't get to this point with the door looking like that unless they were let in with a key. But once inside, they can of course get out. So this is not mine though. I don't have this Sherpa thing, and I don't know what all that is really. But you can see that now they're trying to make it seem like it's not a person, right? But it is a person in the video very clearly. And they just kind of took off her hat and like moved it over in the photoshopping. It's a lot easier to change a person into not a person than the other way around. So that is a person. Even though she's kind of like covered up with stuff. Because I guess her backpack's full of stolen things or something. But you can see that she really doesn't. I don't have a baby in here, y'all. She legit has a baby that looks like it has oxygen deprivation and maybe a placenta on its foot. I don't know anything about babies, y'all. I mean, I know all about babies, but I've never seen that before. And it has a little hand, and it's grabbing onto her hand, and you can see that really clearly in the video as well. And it's not malware. It was literally like filmed on someone's device, and it's included in my life for some reason. To keep me in a state of unhappiness and terror, I guess. Which makes it, again, felony stalking. And they took that presentation and tried to save it here. And I'm sure they're going to say all kinds of bad things about it. But it was very amateurish. I mean, I don't know why I would be able to do a good job being so upset about that. But I was trying to do a good job because I've had a lot of experience with PowerPoint over many years. And there's audio clips, video clips, pictures, all kinds of things in there. That's just a few of the things that I want to show all of them. And let's see if there's anything else in this video.
It's so bizarre.
That's fine.
Messages on my account.
Okay.
That's so crazy.
Oh yeah, this is his phone messages app on my device. Can't he reset my device. Okay, you know how you save on Google One, right? So his phone saved to my Google one day, and before I could stop it, he reset my device to his phone. So instead of having my tablet backup, I had his phone backup for a while, and that is where all of these pictures keep. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So that's why I disabled Google One, and I started, So any help you could give me if you're a legal person or a computer person,
to some guy that
or you understand what all these things mean and everything, I would appreciate it. I'm pretty good at stuff, but like all of these coding
so maybe
things
that's where the claim comes from.
Are kind of added on.
01 to 44. Isn't that weird?
I used to have malware on Chrome, and I would delete Chrome and reinstall it like 5 times a day, and the malware would just go away. And then it would be reinstalled from the modem or the router to my device. Okay? Because for some reason they put that on there a week after I bought it. It wasn't on there when I bought it. It was working so well, y'all. In fact, I even say in one of the videos that it stopped now. I'm like, everything's better now. It's like the alcoholic when he's drinking. He's like, everything's different now, better. It's like, no, it really was different and better, and now it's back to the way it was before, because again, when I went to pay the mid check or something, yeah.